for Brian Roberts. Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. Fournier out there with Brown. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Walker against Brown. Shot is off. Walker with some nice D.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Brown outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Vucevic, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And Stevenson kicks to Walker. Back to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Walker with it. Picked up by Brown. Williams, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
It's Brown with the drive. Walker with some nice D.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
They set the screen. Nicholson dishes to Brown. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. And so here's Charlotte. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Walker penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Charlotte.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Off the screen. And he overshot that one, missing.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but really that's not his range.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
I feel like he made
Channing Frye's checked in for Vucevic. And Bahamute comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Gordon. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Zeller. Henderson comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Gary Neal's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Marvin Williams is out there with Henderson. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then it's Gary Neal. And at the point. And the Magic making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Gerald Henderson certainly helped by the acquisition of Al Jefferson, which created some space for him on the perimeter. And he's made great strides with his outside shot over his career.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Nikola Vucevic has improved every year he's been in the league. A lot of his improvement has come from him just working on his game. According to Coach Jacques Vaughn, he's a guy that I don't have to worry about. With his father playing so many years and having the influence in his life that he has, he's been trained to train himself. Gentlemen, over to you.
Certainly a player to root for. Thanks, Doris.
And, you know, he's still so young, but has shown a lot of promise. It's going to be really fun to watch him develop.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Brown. And Henderson, a slasher, one of the best wings in the league at working himself to the line.
Also a steady defender, too, Kevin, and he has worked on developing his long-range shooting as well. And if he gets that piece, he'll be pretty balanced all around.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Brown, good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Henderson. Roberts passes to Neal. That one off the back iron and out.
And for Charlotte, as you said, part of it is feeling good with their direction, but also they should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years have gone.
Brown, and it's Orlando with another. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Roberts dishes to Williams, and a missed layup.
You know, having a direction, as you mentioned, had been a problem with Charlotte because they seem to change their minds every year about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
Brown right side, takes it from 10. Henderson pulls it in.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Roberts, averaging 6 points per contest. Henderson kicks to Roberts. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Roberts got 5 points in the quarter. Well, now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by...
Let's go.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. We've got Kyle O'Quinn, Ridnour out there with Oladipo, and it's Vucevic, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. Left side Walker. That one wide left.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
For Orlando. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. There's the pick. Pass to O'Quinn. And Vucevic kicks to Brown. Looking to end his cold spell, and that one's good. Charlotte leading by 10. Outside, Walker. On the wing, Stevenson. Guarded by Oladipo. Walker goes in.
What a game here for Walker. He has 17 points, and 7 of his points have come on free throws, which is a big bonus.
Well, he's earned it because he has played an aggressive game at the offensive end, really attacking the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Stevenson passes to Jefferson. It's stolen by Oladipo.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at
How
that.
about that?
Look at that. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Magic trail by 11. Brown outside. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating, and he gets it to go.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Here's Brown. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Vucevic is really a very capable mid-range jump shooter, but his post repertoire is still a work in progress, very much so. With his size and touch, you'd really like to see him develop that back-to-the-basket game. Stevenson
against Oladipo. And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. That's good. Jefferson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Here's Brown.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Brown against Walker. Kicks to Jefferson. Back to Walker. The jump hook. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Walker. 10 points for Al Jefferson.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passes of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
There's a good screen. Brown the pass to O'Quinn. Jefferson with some nice D.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Stevenson drives in. Stevenson right side. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 3. And the layup falls. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Charlotte.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And I think they needed this win, guys, if for nothing else than to gain a split in the 4 games of the season series.
You know, that's definitely something. I'm sure it meant a lot to them, not letting a conference opponent get the better of them.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Kemba Walker. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
What, just a brain cramp, guys? I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Brown outside. Here's Roberts. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
Well, Gerald, this team seemed intent on winning and setting the pace of this game from early on. Was that a primary focus to dictate tempo?
I mean, that's the key for us to come out from the beginning. You know, we usually have pretty good first quarters. You know, our problem's been just sustaining it. So, you know, we did that tonight, and, you know, thankfully we won.
Congratulations, Gerald. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
There he is. Hey, how are things back home?
Same as they ever were.
All right.
Listen, when are you gonna come over to the house and have dinner? You know, Jeannie thinks I haven't invited you yet.
All right. Listen, tell her as soon as things slow down for me. So probably in the off season, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan. Now listen, you stay focused out there. Make your old ball coach proud.
All right. Yes, sir, I will, okay?
All right.
All right.